Only 36 participants join. That's fine, but I'm planning to complete all the rules of degrees of comparison today. So, my dear guys, good afternoon once again.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Okay, good afternoon.
Good
We
afternoon, ma'am.
discussed degrees of comparison, a few rules, right, in the previous
Yes,
class?
ma'am.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
we discussed rule number 1, and according to rule number 1, the words, what is rule number 1? Normally, we are using ER with the comparative and EST with the superlative. Okay, with small words, we can make a comparative form by adding ER at the end of the word and EST at the end of the word to make a superlative form. And what is rule number 2, children? We discussed rule number 2. What is it?
Yes, ma'am.
What is it?
When positive. When the positive ends in E only.
Yes, when the positive ends in letter E. When the positive ends in letter E, we can just write R in comparative and just add ST at the end of the superlative.
Superlative.
Okay, so brave
Okay, ma'am.
became braver and
Braver.
superlative bravest.
Bravest.
Okay, large,
Okay, ma'am.
larger and
Jar-
largest in superlative.
Largest in
Okay, wise, wiser, comparative and wisest superlative form.
superlative.
Clear? Am
Yes,
I clear?
ma'am.
Okay, so when the positive ends in E, we are just adding one R at the end of the comparative and ST with the superlative form. Okay, so let us move to the third one. See, here according to rule number 3, if the positive ends in Y, just a revision, it's a positive ends in Y. See, happy, letter Y. EC, letter Y. Happy, letter Y. Merry, letter Y. Wealthy, letter Y. All the words are here ending in letter Y. Okay? Not only
Y.
ending in letter Y, but it preceded by a consonant. See, in
Consonant.
happy, the Y just before Y, which consonant letter used? P. Okay. And in EC, before Y, which consonant letter?
S.
S. P before Y, tell me the consonant letter. Heavy.
Heavy.
In Mary,
R.
okay. In the word wealthy,
H.
H. See, so this is the rule. When the positive ends in letter Y and also preceded by a consonant, then what will happen with comparative and superlative form?
We will add
We have
instead of
to
Y we will
change
add
the
I.
letter Y into I. Okay, we must
Y
change
into I.
letter Y into I,
I.
and you can add
ER
in the comparative
to
form
add
and
EST in the superlative.
form. Okay, so happy
Okay,
became
ma'am.
happier in comparative, happiest in the superlative.
Superlative.
Easy, easier in
CS.
the comparative form.
ECS.
Yes, see, all the Y change into I both in the comparative form and the superlative form. Isn't it?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Isn't it? So this is rule number 3, which we discussed in the previous class. Now, rule number 4. Okay, let us rewind to just revise the topic. Rule number 4. When the positive is a word of one syllable. See, let me discuss one thing. What are called syllables, guys? I forgot everything. After
When
giving
we
you
break
everything, I just
When we
forgot
break
everything.
the
word
words is
into
called
different sounds.
In simple terms,
different
see,
sounds is called
see children,
syllable.
syllables are
Syllables.
the fully pronounced sound. When we add a vowel sound with a consonant sound, it is a fully pronounced sound of a word. By combining many syllables, like monosyllabic words are there, disyllabic words are there. Di means?
Two,
Okay,
Two.
trisyllabic words are there. Tri
Three.
means?
three,
Tetrasyllabic words are there. Tetra means?
Four.
Okay,
Four.
polysyllabic words are there. Poly means?
more than four.
Four.
We
More
are
than
using
four.
polysyllables for more than 4. Okay, so if we have, so let me share once again.
With me.
Okay, Now, look at here. When the positive is a word of one syllable, when the positive is a word of one syllable and ends in a single consonant, preceded by a vowel. See here before D, it is all these words, the word positive words like red, big, hot, thin and sad. All these 5 words are ending in letter consonant letters, right? Yeah,
Yes,
letter
ma'am.
T is a consonant, letter G is a consonant, and T is a consonant, N is a consonant, and D is also another consonant letter. See, just not only ending in consonant, but also, and also see, only single consonant, no double consonant, only single consonant letter, and also preceded by a vowel. See, A, E, I, O, U are the vowels in English grammar, right? So see,
Yes,
E
ma'am.
is used
Yes, ma'am.
before D in red. I is used just before G in big. O is used before T. I is used before N. A is used before T. See? So the positive, the words are ending in or ending with the one syllable. It is a one syllable, monosyllabic word. Okay, with one syllable. Okay, monosyllabic word and ends in a single consonant and also preceded with a small short vowel. Then this consonant is doubled. Which consonant is doubled? The last letter. You can double the last letter. Double means add one more same letter. See, so red became redder in
Redder.
comparative and reddest in the
Reddest.
superlative by adding er in comparative after doubling, and after doubling est can be added in the superlative. Clear? So
Yes,
red,
ma'am.
redder, reddest. Okay, big, bigger, biggest. I request everybody to mute.
Excuse me, ma'am, I have a doubt.
Anandesh aspire, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Anandesh, now you tell me.
Ma'am, what's the ma'am single consonant means?
One consonant, single. A single, one consonant sound. Okay, single means one. Double means two. So if it is ending in single consonant, we have to double it. We need to double it. We have to add one more letter. The same letter can be added. Okay, so remember, so we can just make it in like this. See, look at here. So red, redder, reddest. Redder is the comparative form. Reddest is the superlative form. See children, we can use. See children, we can use big, bigger, biggest. Hot, hotter, hottest.
Hottest.
Thin, thinner, thinnest. Sad, sadder, saddest.
Saddest.
Okay? Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Now, rule number 5. Here we, up to here only we completed in the previous class, right? So,
Yes, ma'am.
here, adjectives of more than 2 syllables. See, disyllabic words. Okay, disyllabic words. It can be a part of this rule also. Adjectives of more than 2 syllables. It's written more than 2 syllables, right? It's written more than 2 syllables here. See, more than 2 syllables. Form the comparative and superlative by putting more and most before the positive. So here we are not changing the positive. The form we are not changing by adding er and est. We are not changing the form here. Okay, guys? We are not changing the form here. So before, if the word is more than 2 syllables. If the word is more than, sometimes it is applicable for disyllabic words also. Okay, so if by rule it says that if the word is more than 2 syllables in it, then it is easy. Don't change the positive. Than changing the positive, you can just add the word more before the positive in comparative and most before the positive to make a superlative form. Okay, so beautiful became more beautiful and
More
most
beautiful.
the sentence, right? See,
Most
difficult, more difficult and most
Most
difficult.
difficult.
Most difficult,
More faithful and most faithful.
Most faithful.
most faithful,
Attractive, more attractive and most
Most
attractive.
attractive.
most
Okay,
attractive.
these are the examples for rule number 5. Now today we are moving on to the next rule. This is very important. This is totally strange to look, right? Srihari? Srihari? Are you doing yoga there, Srihari? My son, listen to the class. Okay, so we are going to talk about irregular adjectives. Irregular adjective? What is the difference between regular adjective and irregular adjective? Why it is called an irregular adjective? Some irregularity. What do you mean by irregular? Have you heard of irregular verbs in English grammar?
No, ma'am.
Regular verbs and irregular verbs?
Regular verbs.
No, ma'am.
No,
Familiar
ma'am.
with the regular verbs, right?
Yes,
and
ma'am.
also,
No, ma'am.
knowingly, you are using irregular verbs when you talk. So before going to irregular form of the adjective, let me discuss the regular and irregular verbs in a gist here. Just a gist. Gist means just a summary of regular, irregular verb I'm going to give. Okay, see, I am planning to write something here on the board. Children, you have a verb. We are going to talk about regular and irregular verb. Okay. See, I'm going to write a few words on the board. Walk. Okay. Go. Okay. Put. Come. These are the four words I'm writing on the board. We are going to talk about regular and irregular verbs. Okay. Just irregular verbs. Okay, so look at here. How to make the past form of the word walk? What is the past form of the word walk?
Walk.
Yes, by adding ed, right? W-A-L-K-E-D. Okay, the past form of the word is walked.
Walk.
And tell me, what is the past participle form of the verb walk?
Walking.
The third form. The third verb 3.
Walking.
No.
Walking.
No, guys, no. Not like that.
Walk.
See, walk is the base form or the present form. So let me write base. Okay, let me write base here. Tell me now.
Went.
No, my question. See, all of you please mute. Let me tell you the question once again. Kids, we have the base form walk, go, put and come here on the board. And you said walked is the past form of the verb walk. And what is the V3 form? V3 means past participle form or the third form of the verb.
Walk.
Walked itself. Walked itself. Absolutely correct. Okay. So the words are walk, walked, walked. If it is jump, how to write?
Jump.
If it is jump,
Jump.
is the past form.
Jumped.
Jump. Okay, past is jumped. And what is the V3 form? Past participle form.
Jumped.
Itself.
Jumped.
Itself. See? And okay, now let us come back to the entire table. Here I have another word in the second word's place, that is go. What is the past form of the verb go? Good.
Went.
No.
Went.
Wend.
Gone.
Somebody said
Went.
wend. And what is the past participle form?
Gone.
Gone. Absolutely correct. Okay. Look, okay, now tell me the past form of the verb put.
Put.
Put itself. We don't use put it, right? Put it. Put it is a word in English. No, we have not allowed to use a word called put it. I put it a pen in my pocket. Absolutely wrong sentence. We will eat put. Right? But not put it. Okay. So put, and what is the past participle form of put?
Put itself.
Put itself. So all the three places are put. All the three. So then what about cut? What about
Cut itself. Past participle
Cut.
and
What about set?
set itself.
Set. Okay. So let us come back to the screen. Okay. Now the word is, or the verb is come. Tell me the past form.
Become.
Okay. Tell me the past participle form.
Came.
No, it is come.
Come.
It is come. So we have got 4 to 5 words here, right?
Yes.
Out of those, 2 words like walked and walked are called regular verbs. Why it is called regular verbs? Because
Because we are adding.
form and past participle forms are formed by adding ed.
ED.
Okay, the base form is the same. See, everywhere you can see the spelling walk, walk. Ed in the past, we just added. Ed in the past participle, just added along with the word verb walk. Right? The same is happened with the word or the verb jump. We just added ed in the past form, base form jump. Yes. Yes.
Ma'am,
Okay.
someone is calling.
Okay,
Her
now
mother.
please look at here. All of you please mute. Catherine Maria Benny, mute your audio. Fine, thank you. And the other one, Srihari. Srihari also. So listen here. So the word is walk. See here in walk and jump, everywhere you can see the base forms, right? Walk. I just added one word ed to make it into past form and also past participle form. In the word jump also you can see the word jump is repeating in the past form and the past participle form. Only one change, one ed is added. So such verbs are called regular verbs in English grammar. If a word forms its past form and its past participle form by adding d or ed at the end. Okay, such words, because the positive is the same. Okay, the base form is same. Just adding a d or ed at the end to make a past form and the past participle form. Okay, okay, guys. Angelina.
Okay,
Angelina,
ma'am.
your position video camera position is wrong. You are also hanging upside down.
Yes, ma'am.
Angelina, your camera position is wrong. You please keep your camera in the right way. Yes. No, no, no. Rotating. You are teaching revolution and rotation now. Okay. So, okay, okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you. So, my dear children, again, Tania, what happened? Grammar period, everyone is going upside down. See, don't play with the video. Chris Joe. Okay, okay. I am friendly at the same time. I'm a little strict. Okay, so please be alert in it. So my dear guys, my dear children, please listen here. We are talking about the regular and irregular verbs. So the regular verbs are formed by adding ed or d to the positive word or the base form of the verb. Okay, such verbs are called regular verbs in English. Can anybody give me another example for regular verb? Anandesha Spy, can you give me one example for regular verb? I just said to add d or ed to form a past form and past participle form. The word walk, walked, walked. Jump, yes. Ayman, it's your turn now.
Jump.
This question is to Ayman. Ayman, you please answer me.
Ma'am, jumped.
Jump, I have already written on the board. Can you tell me another one? Yes, Anandesh, what did you say?
Sung.
Louder?
Sung.
No.
Sing. Sang.
No, no. How the sung is the past participle form. You haven't added ed, right? Talk. What about talk? Talk.
Talked.
What talk? What about the verb dance?
Dance. Bob.
Yes. Dance. Dance.
I'm
Dance.
sleep.
I'm study.
Oh, no, not sleep. You are not adding ed forms to the past form.
Ma'am,
Study.
Play. Play, 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 played, okay? So thank you. Such verbs are called regular verbs in English grammar. And what about the irregular verb? There are 3 types, okay? Let us learn. You are going to learn regular, irregular verbs in detail in the coming classes, okay? See, all these are the examples for irregular verb pattern. This is very important. Irregular pattern. See, the 3 forms are different. The past form is different. The past participle form is different. See, guys, go, went, gone. Look at here. Go in the past form. I used some other word, went, and the past participle is formed by gone. See, all the 3 words are different here. Okay, this is an irregular verb. Okay, this is one of the example for an irregular verb because the past form, the past participle form and the base forms are different. Okay, and this one, put, example for irregular verb because all the three forms are same. We haven't added D or ED. Okay, if you add D or ED with the base form, you will be getting the past form and past participle form. Okay, such verbs are called regular verbs in English grammar. And look at the third one. No, look at the fourth question. Come, came, come. Here, any two forms are same. See, any two forms are same. So this is also an example for irregular pattern. Okay, so we are going to discuss about this pattern today in the form of adjective. Let us discuss it today because I want to share another screen for you. Now, let us come back to degrees of comparison. Can you see the board?
Yes,
You see
ma'am.
the board?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
children, listen. Listen, children. So we are going to discuss rule number 6. Irregular adjective.
Ma'am, can
Now you got irregular verbs, right? So can anybody tell me what are irregular adjectives?
Ma'am, the words which are not coming in
Formed from
same.
the positive verb. Catherine, are you listening to the class?
Ma'am, good,
Catherine?
better, best.
Can you hear me, Catherine?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So irregular
Ma'am, can you hear
adjectives
me?
form their comparative and superlatives irregularly. Irregularly means their comparatives and superlatives are not formed from the positive. See? Good. I haven't used gooder. She
Yes, ma'am.
gooder than. See, Isha Binoy. Isha Binoy is gooder than Amuje Maliyekal. You will throw stones at me, right? Gooder is a word in English. No, Madhav Ranjit is the goodest person. Is it a correct usage?
No, ma'am.
Madhav Ranjit is the
No,
goodest in the
ma'am.
class. No, absolutely wrong. You should not
Yes,
use
ma'am,
good,
that's
gooder,
also wrong.
goodest. Okay, it's a wrong usage.
That's
Never
ma'am.
ever use such usages in English, right? So instead of
Yes,
this good,
ma'am.
gooder, goodest, we are
Good,
forming an
better.
irregular adjective pattern. Okay, we are using an irregular adjective pattern. How it is used then? I am changing the positive in comparative form and also I am just making a few changes in when it is moved into the superlative form. So the forms are
Yes,
good, better, best. Chris Joe is a good boy. Okay, so just an example. Okay, Chris Joe is a good boy. Madhav Ranjit is not gooder, but I have to use Madhav Ranjit is better than Chris Joe. Okay, okay. So I'm just ignoring Chris Joe because it may hurt him. So I don't want to hurt my kids. So my dear children, Madhav Ranjit is better than me. Okay, Madhav Ranjit is better than me. So I haven't used gooder. So don't ever use gooder. Okay, okay. Then I have to say that Devak Menon is the best. I'm not using the word goodest. Madhav Devak Menon is the best. Okay, so I have said Chris Joe is a very good boy in your class. Okay, and Madhav Ranjit is better than me. And I can say that Devak Menon is the best. Okay, so these kind of formations are called irregular adjective patterns. Okay, okay, kids.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so positive, and we are
Yes,
completely
ma'am.
changing the word positive in the comparative form and also in the superlative form. Irregular adjectives. Clear?
Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, now I'm a bad girl. See, I am a bad girl. I am
No,
badder
ma'am.
than, see, I am badder than Ammuje Maliyekal. I
No,
am
ma'am,
the
you won't
baddest
use
of
like
all.
that. No, ma'am, you are not bad. Ma'am, well.
See, listen to the sentences. See, 3 sentences I said. I am a bad girl. Okay, I'm just crying. I'm a bad girl. Okay, I am bad girl. Okay, and I am badder than Praveen. Okay, Praveen P. Joshi. Praveen, right?
Ma'am, badder, that is a mistake.
Ah, so you have to correct me then. If I am making a mistake, here you are to correct me.
Words.
And I am
Ma'am,
the
badder is-
baddest of all.
Worse.
So it's wrong, right?
Worst.
Here, baddest is a wrong usage. So how to say that word? Okay, she is a bad girl.
Ma'am, bad.
She is a bad girl. Agree?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
No mistake now. Okay, so how you're going to correct this sentence? She is badder than Praveen.
Worse.
Worse. Okay, the word is W-O-R-S-E, worse. And what is
Yes,
superlative form? Baddest?
Worst.
Worse. Absolutely correct. So bad, worse, good, better,
Best.
all these examples are changing the positive completely. We are not using the positive anywhere, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Using the positive everywhere? No.
No, ma'am.
These kind of adjectives are called irregular adjectives. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Clear?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
Now
ma'am.
let me share. I'll give you more examples.
ma'am.
More examples.
Okay, ma'am.
Little,
Okay, ma'am.
little, the comparative form is not littler and not littlest. Then what is it? Less or
Less or lesser.
least
Less-
can be used.
lesser.
Okay.
Least
And
superlative.
what about much?
Okay, ma'am.
More and
Much more. Must.
okay. Many, more and
Many more and most.
see. Okay, the word far,
Further. Furthest.
farther,
Farthest.
Okay, so these are called irregular adjectives because it forms its comparative and superlative irregularly. That means they are
ma'am.
not formed from the positives. Clear?
Yes,
Right,
ma'am.
guys. So I think
yes,
we have-
ma'am.
now you can do the worksheets now, right? Almost
Yes,
all the
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
are
Yeah.
finished. There is only one rule to be explained that I'll be explaining with more examples in the coming class. Okay?
Okay, ma'am. Can you send the notes in the WhatsApp? When I open the website, I cannot get the notes from the website.
Why? Have you got your password and ID?
Yes, ma'am.